Hello, YouTube. It is the next Saw apprentice. Yeah, me. Yeah, you did know it was me. Well, it's not easy being a Saw apprentice. I was gonna wear this mask throughout the video, but it's tight on my face. Now my nose hurts. Also messed up my hair. Fucking masks. Guys, how's everybody doing? Saw X release, which feels like a century ago for me. I've been very busy. So, catching up with my Saw series. So I have ranked all 10 films from worst to best. Go check that out. I'll probably have a card up here or at the very end of the video. Whatever I'll end up doing. So I have multiple rankings coming out. So you already got my movie ranking. So right now I'm going to give you my ranking of the 5 apprentices of Jigsaw. And then tomorrow you'll get my top 10 favorite traps, maybe? I don't know. Tomorrow, you'll be getting my ranking of all the twists from the Saw series, ranked from worst to best. So that will be tomorrow, hopefully. And then Thursday, hopefully, you will get my favorite traps from each of the movies. So basically, we'll go down. I'll say Saw. My favorite trap is this one from Saw 1, and then after that, I'll keep going. I'll explain more when I get to that video. But as of right now, I can't talk. As of right now, this is my ranking of the 5 apprentices of Jigsaw, ranked from worst to best. I want to make this clear. This is not a definitive list. This is just my personal opinion. So if you have an issue with my opinion, go fuck yourself, basically. But instead of sending death threats to me and my mother, how about you just put your ranking of Jigsaw's apprentices down in the comments below, and your own personal opinion, of course. With that all out of the way, let's begin. And also, I only think there's only one good apprentice. But hey, we got to talk about 5 of these assholes. Recording, and I didn't turn on my light over there. I'm stupid. And at number 5 to me is the worst Jigsaw apprentice, and that is Detective Mark Hoffman. I am not the biggest fan of this character. Oh yeah, another thing. There will be spoilers in this video, so if you're gonna send death threats to me because I spoiled the movie for you, then why did you click on this fucking video? So if you don't want to be spoiled, don't watch these videos that I'm about to give out. So fuck you if you're gonna yell at me about that. Anyways, Detective Mark Hoffman. This is not a character that I like. This has never been a character that I've liked. Even when I was young and stupid, I never thought that this character was cool. I never enjoyed this character. Like, the entire franchise from Saw 4 to, like, Saw 7 is the entire, like, detective story. Like, who is the Jigsaw apprentice? Who is working for Jigsaw? Amanda and Jigsaw are both dead. Who is doing all this? That motherfucker. Oh, Jesus. That motherfucker. Right there. The one that's staring at you. The one that is glaring at you. The one that is having a Sour Patch Kid face. The one that just smits some guy's dick or something. That guy right there. And then in every movie he gets away, like Saw 4, like that twist. Like, oh yeah, we didn't see that coming a mile away. Saw 5. He survives again because this other detective is a fucking idiot. Saw 6, he survives the reverse bear trap, which is complete bullshit. And then Saw 7, I feel that his fate, I do not like. He just gets closed in the ship bathroom from the first movie. That's his fate. And we never saw him again. Well, we did see him in the post-credit scene of Saw 6. Saw 6. Saw X. You know what I mean! And at number 4 is William from Spiral from the Book of Saw. I think that's his name, right? William, I looked it up. So William, I don't hate his character. I do think he's interesting. I do like the whole story why he's doing all this. Well, he's not really an apprentice. He's more of a copycat. Anyways, he's on this list, so fuck you. He targets dirty cops because he's tired of dirty cops, so basically, where as a kid he watched a cop shoot his dad to keep Samuel Jackson's character safe from going to jail or getting kicked off the force. And he witnessed that, and he was in the closet, and Chris Rock saw him in there and is like, shh, be quiet, don't tell anybody. And so he grows up and he decides to take on the Jigsaw motto and go after dirty cops, putting them into traps and all that. I do think his character is interesting. I do think he's an okay character, but at the same time, I just don't care for him. And what ruins his character for me is that it's plainly obvious that he is the Jigsaw copycat. Everybody in the police station is like, who's doing this? I thought Jigsaw died years ago. And, like, That dude. Like when I was sitting in the theater watching this movie, me and my dad were the only one in there. And my dad like sit like 3 rows away from me. Oh my god. And I was watching this movie and I'm just sitting there in the theater all by myself and I'm going, I bet he's a Jigsaw copycat. And then especially he's ruined when when Chris Rock just walks into a room and he's just standing there like he just got done eating his lunch, like you just walked into work and your manager is just sitting there like, you're like, buddy, that's basically how it goes down. Look, I don't hate his character. He does have like a arc to his character, I guess I could say. He has something going on, but it's plainly obvious that he is the Jigsaw copycat. Like, no one saw that. And at number three is Gordon, the hospital dude. Dr. Gordon. I want to play a game. I'm sorry. So Gordon, um, um, Gordon, I guess. He's the guy that survived the first Saw, who survived a shit bathroom. And again with William, it's plainly obvious that this guy's the Jigsaw apprentice, especially the first scene that we get from him from Saw the Final Chapter. If you're gonna bring him back 6 movies after the first movie, it's plainly obvious that guy is the Jigsaw apprentice. And was anybody surprised when he took off the pig mask and was like, I've been the Jigsaw apprentice? Was anybody surprised by that? Oh, you were. Are you 7 years old? Like especially the first scene that we get of him, and he's just clapping and doing that sick, the Michael voice. Oh, we're so glad out of this little group therapy. Like he gets his voice like deep and everything, just doing the weird, cynical, the little clap, saying like, "Oh, we're so glad that you've done this. Oh, we're so happy about your book." It's like he's the apprentice, right there, right there. He's gonna come up back in the end. Oh shit, he did. Takes off pig mask. Oh, it's been me the entire time. Yeah, no shit. Look, I don't hate Gordon. I did think it was interesting that they brought back. I thought it was interesting that he did come back for this movie, and if they brought him back, I don't think I would hate it, but I would have to see what they would do with him. But Gordon, especially the fact that he's been gone for so many movies, but what does save him is I did think it's interesting that he's been the second, first apprentice, whatever the fuck. This franchise is very convoluted. Where he was actually the one that came up with all this shit from the other movies. The eye trap, the famous fly trap, the two eyes sewed eyes and all that we get in Saw the Final Chapter and all that shit. Well, not Saw the Final Chapter, Saw 4 and shit like that. And that's basically what saves him is that he's actually been here for a while and that John Kramer actually saved him and all that. I did think that was an interesting take on the character. But again, when you see him come back after 6 films, it's like him. And at number two was apparently the first ever apprentice, the first ever Jigsaw apprentice. I was here before Amanda, before Hoffman, before Gordon. And that name was Logan. Yeah, Logan is a character. Who's Logan? He's the doctor in Jigsaw. I'm starting to notice a pattern where, again, with not Hoffman, with Gordon and William, it's very clear he's the Jigsaw apprentice. Like, he's in so many scenes to where he's doing detective work and all that shit, where there's like a twist in this movie that, the events that we've been seeing has actually been in the past, and everything that's going on like with the detective stuff is actually in the future. Then we find out he was the Jigsaw apprentice all along. He was here from the beginning. He made the reverse bear trap. I feel there could have been something done with that character. I honestly feel if they followed this movie up with a sequel to Jigsaw, like Jigsaw 2 or something like that, um, I honestly feel there could have been more to his character. It's because like we killed off Jigsaw. We have no other ideas. We gotta try one more time with this franchise. Oh, we made more fucking money. Cool. Oh yeah, we killed off Jigsaw. Write down this random ass character that nobody will remember. I honestly kind of forgot him making this list. I actually put down 4. Like when I make my rankings, I put them in like order. I go from like okay, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and all that. And I write them down from worst to best and all that good stuff. And I wrote down 4, and I was like, oh shit, I forgot that one dude. What was the guy's name? Oh yeah, Logan. He's that forgettable, and I do think his character has some coolness, mystique to his character, to where his wife was actually killed by a criminal, and the dirty cop in this movie was actually letting him go so he can get information from other criminals. That's a good idea there. But again, he's so forgettable, and it's very clearly he is the Jigsaw apprentice. Coming in at number one, to me, is the only good Jigsaw apprentice, and that is Amanda. And I believe Amanda has shown up in most of the movies, I believe. Right? Maybe. Maybe, wait, no, no, wait, Hoffman made more appearance. God damn it, that's not good. Amanda is an awesome character. The first time we meet her is in the first Saw, to where we got that awesome reverse bear trap. She was the only person to survive one of the first traps ever and all that. And then you get that awesome twist in Saw 2 that she is the Jigsaw apprentice. She is the first ever apprentice. She will carry on John's work after he dies and all that good stuff. Like, yeah, like none of that Jigsaw's apprentice stuff. I did not actually see any of that coming, to where I was like, holy shit! Like, she's been the Jigsaw apprentice the entire time. Oh my god, I didn't actually see that coming. Like, that actually generally surprised me. But I do feel that killing her off and making her crazy and all that, like making her crazy and just like a downright murderer and then killing her off, was a huge mistake, because I would rather watch Amanda than fucking Hoffman. And I was so glad to hear that she was coming back in Saw 6, and I'm so glad that they did so good with her. She was awesome in Saw X, even though you can tell that she aged a little bit. I mean, it was hard to notice. Couldn't you put, like, makeup on? What's the point of CGI if you're not going to use it for that? Like, if your Saw X is supposed to be a direct sequel to the first movie. Like, look at her, she's old. I'm not trying to diss on her, I'm not trying to be mean, but she's old. Live with that fact. God. That is my ranking of the 5 Jigsaw apprentices. Not a, I don't know how well this video is gonna do, but hell, I still did it. So any of my thoughts really matter, because they were all the same except for my number one. But thank you all so much for watching. Leave me your ranking of the Saw apprentices down in the comments below. And if you like my video, like it. If you love this video, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you will get notified for my latest videos. And of course, until my next video, I'll see you all next time.